Hello guys and welcome to my guide regarding the Vandal and the Phantom, seeing which one is best and checking out the meta right now. Okay, so before we start, let's hop out of the game and compare the stats on paper. So here we go. Here I've listed up the stats for the Vandal and the Phantom on a spreadsheet, and here we have the difference, and here we have which one is stronger in each category. Okay, so we start with the cost. The cost of the both weapons are 2,900 credits, which is the same, so not much to compare there. Okay, the rate of fire of the weapons, the Vandal is 9.25 rounds per second, and the Phantom is 11 rounds per second. The damage of the Vandal from 0 to 15 meters is 39. It's also for 39 until 50 meters, but the Phantom starts dropping off after 15 meters and goes to 35, and then to 31 at 30 to 50 meters. So this gives them quite different DPSs. Close range, you can see that the Phantom has a big advantage regarding the damage per second, with almost 100 more damage per second, while longer range this starts to flat out, uh, while uh, while at above 30 meters, the Vandal will outperform the Phantom regarding 2 DPS. Okay, how many bullets does it take to kill an enemy with the two weapons on different ranges if you shoot him in the stomach? Um, if you shoot an enemy in the stomach, it will take about 4 bullets to kill an enemy with the Vandal on all ranges if you shoot them all in the stomach. With the Phantom, this is only true for 0 to 15 meters. And 15 to 30 meters, it will take about 5 bullets to kill. Um, Time to kill is then affected by this because you'll have to shoot a whole extra shot for both of these, which gives this a lot faster time to kill on 0 to 15 meters, but actually gives the advantage to the Vandal of about 15 meters. It will have a faster time to kill than the Phantom. And the magazine capacity is 25 with the Vandal and 30 with the Phantom. Wall pen is both rated as medium for both weapons, but we don't quite know what that means, but they're both in the same level there. Let's check the stats with the ADS on, because many of you might not have noticed that when you use your ADS, you get a slower rate of fire, but you get more controllability instead. So it's really good when you start out the game to use ADS to maximize the amount of shots you're gonna hit. So the rate of fire of the both guns will go down to 8.35 and 9.9 respectively. So 8.32 will go down from 9.25 and 9.9 will go down from 11. So they both lose quite a bit of rate of fire when you ADS with them. The damage is of course the same with both, with them ADS'd or not, but the DPS won't be. So the damage per second, as you can see here, has gone down by almost 40. And here it's gone down by a lot more, no, almost 40 again. So as you see here, here in this respect, the Vandal is the same as the Phantom as it was before regarding the Phantom, and they still takes the same bullet to kill, no matter if you're ADS or not. And this gives the time to kill to the Phantom at close range as it was on the previous one, and to the Vandal at long range. And here you can see it takes almost half a second to kill an enemy, while here it takes 0.48, which means that this one is faster by 0.02 seconds, or 2 milliseconds, or 20 milliseconds actually. Uh, so that's the on paper. On paper, I'd say they're fairly balanced on paper, and the Vandal looks stronger than the Phantom at at mid to long range, while the Phantom looks definitely stronger on close range. And yeah, that's it. So let's hop back in game and see uh, which of these weapons how they perform in game. Okay, so you're now gonna get the recoil patterns of both weapons. One mag sprayed from 20 meters away. I'm just gonna show them as picture because I done the spraying separately. The spray patterns of the different weapons while ADSing and while not ADSing. And in the top left, you can see the Phantom while not ADSing and not controlling at all. And it goes up and then it goes from the left and the right. You will recognize this from CSGO a lot. It's close to the M4 spray, but it's really easy to control the first 8 bullets since they just go straight up. And while ADSing with the Phantom, you can clearly see the that the that the that the gun has less recoil and that you have to do less movement as a compensation to control it. And it's good to learn the recoil via ADSing because it will gradually improve your recoil then. And for the AK, you can see the top right is the recoil when the AK when not controlling and not ADSing, and you can see that it goes like a 7, which is the same recoil that the AK-47 would have in CS:GO. And to counter this, you simply pull down for the first 5 bullets, and then pull slightly to the left for the next 4, and then pull straight to the right for the last for the remaining bullets. And you don't want to be pulling too much in the end, but if you go into a private game and you try to do that a couple of times, you should get it pretty clean. And for the AK when you ADS, it's similar a lot to the Phantom when you ADS. It just goes straight up and then to the left and the right, and it's a good way to learn the weapon and get into the game. So which one do I think is the meta? Yeah, I definitely like both of the weapons, and I think that they're both very competitively viable. But ugh. So I definitely like. So which one do I think is the meta? I definitely think that both weapons are very viable, um, and that both weapons are really good in their own right. But that the Phantom is definitely meta because no, and that the Phantom is gonna be meta among newer players since it's got an easier spray recoil and it's easier to hit those headshots. Um, while the Vandal has got a lot more complicated recoil, and I think it's going to be more popular with the professionals because of the complexity of the weapon and that it's better at longer ranges with a faster time to kill and stuff like that. So I think that the meta will be different depending on which tier you're playing in. But I definitely think that the meta in tier 1 playing will be the AK-47 or the Vandal after people get to learn it and stuff because it looks better on paper and if you can't control the weapon's recoil it is the better weapon objectively. um, so that's my meta guide for now. I will keep updating this as the game updates and make sure to keep you guys up to date. Uh, and please do remember to hit the like button if this has been helpful, and hit the dislike button if you don't find this helpful, and then comment what you'd like to see from this channel in the future. And remember to have a good day. See you guys.